Hi, Sagittarius. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And yeah, what's wrong with this camera? It is turned off. Okay. So let's get into this, Sagittarius. And before we begin, this is an awesome reading. Before we begin, if you would like your own psychic reading, you may get one. They are accurate. I'm a Silva grad. And yeah, and you can get one with the tarot reading. That's the one I recommend, but they're separate. I do the tarot after, so I don't know anything, right? I do the psychic reading. It's based on my abilities, and then when I'm done with that, I read the cards, which is really based on my abilities to read the cards, right? But they're separate, right? And so that's where you get unique insight. And I have the Destiny forecasts, the yearly forecasts. Those are on sale for $50. They're on promotion, right? And go check those out. I have some samples up, yeah. And I just did that on a whim, right? Yeah, I did. So, yeah, that was basically done on a whim. And they are well worth $50. And they're a lot of fun. And those are eye-opening and accurate, eerily accurate, because it's based on your date of birth. I don't need the time, no, the date of birth, and it's based on your age for the yearly forecast. So let's get into it, Sagittarius, here. And yeah, and so in this particular reading, there's lots of good stuff, you guys. Go check out my website, Mystic Gem, MYSTIK Gem. Get your chart analyzed. That really helps you. That also talks about your fate and what you came into this world to do. It's right there in your birth chart. It is. It shows up in two places. But your birth chart can help you as well. Definitely, and it's super interesting. Yeah, it is like the Destiny forecast as well, but not exactly, and it's different. More based on the transits. Okay, well, you'd have to get both to really kind of see the difference, but both of them are awesome. And if you would like a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, that link is below, and that is separate from me. So let's start this reading. Let's get this party started, Sagittarius, because today I have a different spread, just to, kind of shake things up and innovate, right? Yeah, and we can't do the same thing forever twice because we end up in a hypnotic state. You do, right? If you're watching TV or if you drive home the same way every day, you're in alpha. You're in this hypnotic state, right? And then you get home and you go, wow, I don't even remember the drive. You don't remember the drive because you were in your own hypnotic state. You were. So we start this reading, Sagittarius, with the nemesis. So this lady, she has an apple here, and this is lessons. And here she's holding up a kind of this small urn or this, this cup here with the water. And her dress is on fire, and she's doing a ritual. And, here's the crow. This is wisdom. We see the crow. But, she has learned some lessons. Maybe she had to go through the fire to do it, even though her dress is on fire. She's not upset, though. She said this is the new style. She said because they don't have really good clothes anymore. Not at Macy's. And so yeah. So anyway, maybe I shouldn't say that, right? But that's in my opinion, right? Yeah. Anyway, they used to. But we have the holy water purification and we have self-acceptance. And we see this man so very humble, reaching up. He looks like he was bathing in the river here, like, kind of like in the Bible or whatever. But here he is, and he's kind of stepping out of the water, and he's reaching up with this humble look on his face, like, I'm sorry. But this is self-acceptance. He's accepting himself after, it's like a forgiveness after he made some mistakes, because you can tell by the look on his face. He's reaching up, and the swirls are here, which is very magical and enchanting. And it's kind of like he knows here that he's in a different place because it's next to the yin and the yang and divine protection. Yeah, and so he's trusting his intuition. I feel like this person went through some type of spiritual awakening, or you did, right? And this is going to be protected, whatever comes out of this awakening. And I feel like it's a relationship. And we know this person could have maybe suffered, or maybe you did, or it was a little uncomfortable. Most awakenings are uncomfortable. I've had a few. Yeah, and some come in the form of the night of the soul. right? And some, some come just kick you out of bed in the middle of the night. And you're like, boom, wow, I'm on the floor here. What happened, right? It can be like that, but we have the holy water and the purification. So there's a blessing here because we have holy water and divine protection. Something's blessed and protected, but when we see holy water, purification can be painful. And this man has suffered something. That's why he's like, kind of like, please forgive me, self-acceptance. Somebody may want your forgiveness because right away we have judgment. Yeah, I put the cards down because the camera, the camera shut off. So, yeah, but so you have judgment here. And we have the yin and the yang next to self-acceptance and dating. So we know the yin and the yang is a higher consciousness, basically, because it has both the divine feminine and masculine energy. It is full, right? It is whole, not full. And we have the man's hand and the woman's hand here, the feathers, which is, about, I believe, native kind of prophecy and, or divination, right? And here's the dating card. And, here's the guy, right, with the bad hair. Yeah, he does. And any hairdressers out there, right? And he's a real sweet guy. And he's handing her the flowers. And she comes to the balcony window, right? She comes to the balcony. And the way she has her hand, her body language is like, I knew you'd show up. It's really like that. And so he has a cape on. Like he's coming like a knight in shining armor or, something like that, right? I'm coming very noble and with courage, right? Whenever you have a cape on, right? I have my cape on every day, Sagittarius, right? I was playing Wonder Woman, right? Yeah. Did she wear a cape? I think she did. And so, not really, but hey, it's you get into role model, why not? Yeah. What do they call that party? Not the millionaires party, but there's another party here. Come as you are party. So, when we talk about life coaching, we have a come as you are party at the end, or when we have a life coach, and I am a life coach too, and I just finished Jack Canfield's course, yeah. And so, but at the end of that, at the end of the course, you have a come as you are party, and everybody comes with a costume as who they really want to be. So if you want to be a movie star, you dress like a movie star, and you come to the party and you tell everybody about your new parts and your new movies and things like that. If you come as a writer, a famed writer, you come with your new book and you talk about all your book signings. It's really cool, right? And this is what you are supposed to do. You are supposed to see yourself as you want to be. Act as if. So, I don't know, we got into that with this card, dating, but let's get back to this, Sagittarius, because I'm getting off, right? Which I tend to do sometimes. But here we have him handing her the flowers. These two people really are happy to see each other, and I feel like this person is coming to offer you flowers, and they're coming as your knight in shining armor. Yeah, and they have a cape. But they need a hairdresser, Sagittarius, right? Okay, so let's get back into this here, and as the tarot, but we start with lessons over here regarding the oracle, and we end here with dating. So somebody learned some hard lessons here, and they want to protect this. They feel like this is divinely protected. I feel like it is with the yin and the yang and the holy water, right? But, the outcome here is dating. And I feel like that's what this person, I feel like this is what some of you are waiting for this person to come talk to you and bring you flowers, maybe. You may not know about it. And so we have their cards here today, Sagittarius, just because, we wanted to be generous, right? We did. No, we just still being silly right now. But here we have the Three of Pentacles, and this is in your past. And we have Judgment here. This looks like rebirth to me because Judgment sits over what's the name of this card? The Page of Wands, which is renewal or a new path. Yes, it is. And let me straighten this without turning this camera off. It's really annoying how it just kind of shuts off so easily. Here we go. So, this is a renewal, and this is your current energy, Judgment, and this is their current energy. I feel like what is on your mind in this reading, Sagittarius, is some type of a sad ending or regret. Now, when we see this card, self-acceptance, where, he looks like he's guilty and He's learned his lesson, and we have lessons here, right? Maybe his dress was on fire over here. Could have been, right? But, hers is, right? And so now he's reaching up like, like, I'm very humble now. I've learned some hard lessons. And so we have this Five of Cups is on your mind. There could have been regret here. Whenever we learn lessons, this can talk about regret. Yes, it can. So this is what's on your mind here. And your person may be an earth sign, a water sign. They could be anybody, right? They could. I'm just saying what's up here. Justice is reversed in your person's challenge. Your challenge is the Seven of Cups. Somebody could have had options here, or you want this person to choose, or you have wanted them to choose. And there's been a choice here, trust me. After somebody got their butt kicked with learning some hard lessons, they're like, yeah, I went to the school of hard knocks, and, I passed, but, I got my butt whipped every day, right? Or, or my toes stepped on every day, because the lessons card sits next to purification. And purification can be gnarly. It can be a hard awakening. Yes, it can. It's a cleansing, but it can really kind of, it can really mess you up. Did you guys ever take any cleanses, like physical cleanses, right, for health, maybe for a certain organ, and you felt really sick? Yeah, it can be like that. Okay, let's see what we have. Try to use herbs and stuff, like the natural stuff, right? Okay. So, Five of Cups, Sagittarius, sits, and we have the Four of Pentacles with it. You want to hold on to somebody here. You do. And your desire is this Queen reverse with the Five of Swords. Yeah, there was some type of defeat going on here. Or maybe chaos in the past. There could have been, you could have been defeated in a way, possibly. Maybe somebody walked out on, maybe you walked out on them, or they walked out on you, or, there could have been a third party here too. Here's the Five of Swords, here's the Five of Wands, and they are tandem. And the fives are changes. They can be difficult endings. They can be restlessness, chaos, and conflict, regret with the Five of Cups. There could be too many people going on, or there was. We have the Six of Pentacles here. There's three people. There's three people with the Five of Swords. There's five people fighting here. Yeah, I mean, it's possible, right? We have three people over here. And so, it is possible there was some type of third party going on. But whatever went on here is protected now because somebody learned their lessons. Yeah, they did. Not even a lesson. Lessons, Sagittarius, right? Yeah. That's big time, right? Plural, right? We have the Six of Pentacles, and this is your fear. So you could be wanting some type of victory for yourself here. Five of Swords. But I feel like it goes along with, there's something else here that happened. And maybe you want something else to end. You might. Maybe you want this person to just grow up. It's possible, right? They might have played mind games, or I'm not sure what they did here. They could have. And here's the King of Swords, and this is in your doubts and fears. So you look like maybe you're doubting that this person will make a decision, because in your challenge is the Seven of Cups. It's a choice, but it's a decision. It's a decision to choose. And I feel like somebody had options here, most likely. And look at your person down here. Their current energy, Sagittarius, is this Page of Wands. And he sits there, or he's standing, right? So this is about a new path or a renewal. Now, the pages, this is what's on their mind. They could be coming to talk to you, right? With this big phallic wand, Sagittarius. That cracks me up, right? But, because the wands can be about passion. So we know that, they say that the Ace of Wands it can talk about sex. It can, but, and passion. And so here's the Page of Wands in their current energy. I feel like this person is coming to tell you, because here's the angel above it, blowing the horn. And she's declaring, right? Yeah, she's saying, yeah. So I feel like your person here is, what's on their, this is their current energy. But I feel like what's going on with this person is they're releasing something here. Maybe it's arrogance, self-acceptance, right? Purification and lessons. It simply could be arrogance. I mean, arrogance it's a heavy energy, right? It can ruin, right? It can. I know that as soon as if I talk to a man and he's arrogant, I'm like, well, okay, I hope I never talk to you again. Yeah, there's no way. And so let's get a card, Sagittarius, on your person's Eight of Swords. It shows up with the Sun. So this is what's on their mind. This person is clear they're releasing something. Maybe they're releasing a Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Cups, maybe another fire sign, maybe Libra, maybe a King of Swords, which is everybody showing up here, right? And so the Queen of Cups shows up for them with the Devil. This person's going through something difficult, I believe. You could be, but I don't feel like you really are. I feel like you want a choice being made here. You might have in the past. And Justice is in the reverse in their challenge. OMG. With the Queen of Swords. Maybe this person's getting a divorce. Maybe they're a Libra. Right? They could be. Their challenge is that somebody might be knowing here that, I don't know, that a decision has been made, possibly. Justice can be a decision. The Seven of Cups is above it, like a choice type of decision. A choice is a decision. It's a decision to choose one or the other. Let's see what else is in their challenge, Sagittarius. They have the Six of Wands. You know, your person, it's possible that this is somebody else wondering whether or not a victory is taking place because of a defeat. Your person's challenge could, on their own, I'm kind of reading too much into it. Their own challenge here, though, I believe, is they're discerning whether or not they're going to have a victory because of this justice reversed, or if they can overcome. Because there's an overcoming here for your person because of the self-acceptance card. So this person, this justice card could be a divorce. It can be a contract, right? It could. And what they want is the Ten of Cups and the Five of Wands. This is, I want to get rid of these challenges and have my happily ever after. I want an ending. I'm feeling challenged by this. This is how this person is feeling right now, this Five of Wands. With the Five of Swords above it, yeah. And their fears over here, Sagittarius, is the Four of Wands. It could be a doubt. And the Knight of Pentacles is here. And we have the High Priestess. And, you know, this can be a marriage to the Four of Wands. But they look like they're afraid they're not going to have happiness or security with you. It's possible, like stability. This reading is a trip because you guys are both in this kind of challenged energy. But it does look like it is this person more here. And you are feeling like, well, I hope I can hold on to them. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. You could have suffered by this person, Sagittarius. You could have. Yeah. And the fact that your challenge is the Seven of Cups and their challenge is justice reversed. This can be about a decision and yours is the choice. There's some type of decision and choice that is being made here that really has made somebody grow up and understand who they are, and they are accepting themselves now, and they are in their yin and yang, like they've been purified. Yeah. Right? And in the outcome, in the doubts or fears, sorry, you guys, with your person's energy, with this High Priestess, this could be this Queen of Cups over here for some. It could. It could be a Pisces or a Scorpio, right? So this shows up with the Four of Wands. They want their happily ever after. In their fear and doubt is the Four of Wands. Like, I want my happily ever after, but I might not get it, right? And, you know, this person, it's possible they are like giving up a marriage. Let's get one more card for them. Ten of Swords. OMG here. They could be afraid here, maybe when they go to court, justice reversed for some, that it's going to be not good. And with the Queen and the King of Swords in the reading, right? We know there's a lot of discernment here, right? We know there's discernment. There's decisions being made, and especially we have the Seven of Cups here and Justice reversed. These can both be about decisions. Yeah. For some of you, you could be like, you could have been doubting yourself, Sagittarius. I wonder if this person will ever make this decision. Because the King of Swords sits in your fears and doubts and fears. But I feel like in the end, Sagittarius, this is going to be good for you. Dating is over here in the outcome with the oracle spread, right? You guys know how I do my readings. I always look at that as a spread. And down here is a different reading. That's the oracle. That's the tarot. That's how I do my extendeds, right? Yeah, I do it just like that. But in this reading, their cards are here. But in an extended, their cards, usually their cards are not here. Just today, I included them. But getting back to this, Sagittarius, the lessons are learned, and now this person's coming to offer you. They're coming so humble. Look how humble he is with the flowers and real sweet. He's wearing a cape like, hey, I'm Prince Charming or Prince Valiant, both. I can do no wrong. Yeah, that's him. And if you look at him, you can tell he can do no wrong. He's real sweet. And here is the self-acceptance card. And this man here he doesn't want to do any wrong. He's already learned some major lessons. I feel like he did some shadow work, and he's forgiven himself, and this is self-acceptance. So I feel like in the end, this person, long story short here, kind of, is that they're coming after learning some lessons. And you know what? If you think about it, who wants them if they haven't learned any lessons? I don't. Don't show up here if you just come in with passion and, oh, yeah, I think I want that. No, you need to learn first. Right? A lot of people need to learn, and that's fine. We're here to learn. And if we don't learn it here in this lifetime, we typically go on and relearn it again or have to go through it again in the next lifetime. Yeah, that doesn't sound good, right? I want my next life to be, Yeah, last night I did a hypnotic session on a friend of mine. So, yeah, that was really interesting for a past life. Yeah. So we're going to end this one though now, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. Get yourself a Destiny spread. They're on promotion. They're half off. They're less than half off. And yeah, for sure, you guys. Thank you so much. Everybody should have one for joining me here. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.